All right. Can you see my screen now? Whoop, not this one. This one. Oops, this one. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
All
welcome.
right. That's all right. Okay. So now we have this one. Okay. Welcome to the class. All right. So what you learned from the last lesson. Okay. Do you still remember our lesson yesterday?
Yesterday we learned uh, about something about when something is wrong.
Okay. So about when something is wrong, like for example,
Example, when we get the wrong deliveries, or we get the parcel or shipment is broken or damaged, so we can
all right. We can,
complain.
all right, we can complain or we can contact to the, okay, we
Uh,
can contact,
yes,
okay, we can contact to the seller or the company that we're
yes,
about to send the products. All right, have you finished your homework? So I didn't send you the homework yet. So I'm gonna send you because we are not yet done with the lesson. Okay, but I will send it. I will send it to Skype. All right, in the chat box. All
yes.
right. All right. Thank you for that. And now let's move on. Okay, so we have here question number one. How many departments does your company have?
Mm, our company have uh, accounting, accounting department, board of direction, import export
Mm-hmm.
department, financial
Mm-hmm.
department, um, um, human resources,
Mm-hmm. Resources.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
resources, and
And
quality control department.
oh, quality control.
Yes,
So how many departments? First, four. Is it five?
five
Five. All right. Which department has a large number of employees? Is it from the quality control or is it from
is import export department
or the export department? Why? Why is it?
because the import export department included sales department included sales. So because our company in import, so
Mm,
import export department is the large number of employees.
all right, I see. That is great. So it needs a lot of manpower, right? When the export and import departments, someone will process the goods to import, and also the sales department will be the one to give the quotation, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Okay, and what does your department do? First, what departments are you belong and what does your department do?
I belong to the import export department. Um,
Mm-hmm.
our department is responsible um, for import shipment for many things related to export shipment like um, custom clearance, um,
Mm.
transport, logistic, logistic, like transportation, uh,
Mm-hmm.
document, uh,
Oh,
document.
so you're responsible for the clearance documents that will be needed to transport the products, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, I see. That is great. Because transporting products, importing and exporting, it needs clearances from from the governments, right?
yes.
Okay. All right. So well done on that. Thank you for sharing, Miss Julie. Now let's move on. Okay. So for today's lesson, we are going to talk about departments and responsibilities. All right. And we have here departments and responsibilities. The first one is vocabulary. We will learn about different kinds of departments. Number two, reading. We have some reading passage about career profiles. And also for number three, pronunciation, we will learn those words which ending sounds S and Z. And then for the last part, we have speaking, which we are going to have a conversation. Right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, for the first exercise, what departments are these? So we have three pictures. The first picture, what department do you think it should belong?
The first picture, I think, customer service,
Okay, customer service. Why do you say so?
because I say the girl is talking with someone by phone. I think we I think she answer or something to do something
All right.
handling.
Okay, well done. Perfect. So that is really true. The girl is having a call. All right, how about B? Picture B. What department is this?
I think picture P is about the finance
All right. Okay, why do you say so? It's because.
because I see some the chart or something up and down. I think
All right. There is a graph.
a graph, yeah,
Okay.
something.
All right. And the last picture, what do you think is it?
Thing is about the human resources.
And why do
I
you think?
because I see the girl how is holding maybe the CV uh, or application.
All right. So there are two people involved in the photo, and then they are shaking hands, and
Yes.
the girl is holding a piece of paper that could be a CV. All right. Okay, well done. So that's the correct answer. The first one is customer services, finance, and human resources. All right. Well done on that, Miss Julie. Good job. Now we have the next one, the next exercise. What departments are these? Can you determine the first one? Letter D.
Mm, I think the letter A is information technology
Okay. IT or information technology. Why do you think it's IT?
because it look like he in repair something about the technology. He look
Well, it looks like he repairs something, right? Or he checks something,
like some.
circuits probably. All right. Now, how about picture E?
I think is the picture is it mean about the logistics.
All right. Why do you say so? It's logistics.
Because I see they are checking the cargo or parcel or something for transportation.
All right. So he is checking, he is counting, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the last picture.
I think the last picture is about the marketing.
Okay. And why do you think it's marketing?
I cannot see clearly this picture, but it only marketing in the last one, so I think this is marketing.
All right. Nice one. Okay. Now let's find out the answers. All right. There you go. Your answers are all correct. Congrats. All right. For the first picture, let's say information technology. It's actually G. Information and technology. That's G. Okay, let's say information technology. Okay. Um, can you please say after me? Let's say logistics.
Logistics,
Perfect. And say marketing.
marketing, marketing.
Okay. So all right, very good. Now for the first picture, it seems like the guy is checking something like the wirings, is checking for the wirings, electricity. Okay, so that's why it's ID. And the second one is seems like he is counting the products or the boxes. And the last one, it's like marketing because as you could see, there are lots of people, so they're probably promoting some products. Okay. All right, so well done on this part. Now let's move on. Okay, so what departments are these? Can you determine the first picture?
And between cheese is about research and development.
All right. And what do you think it's research and development?
Research and maybe they make a research to about the product or something to develop.
Perfect. Very well said. All right. And the next picture.
Next picture is sales
All right. It's because.
because they are maybe they are talking about the product or something.
All right. Very good. Your answers are all correct and you explain them well. Okay, so shake hands. Probably they are agreeing with something, right? So they agree with some contracts, investments. And the first picture is you are right. They are probably doing some research to develop a product. All right, so now let's move on. We have what do these departments do? Research and development. So can you give some brief description of these departments? Research and development, again, they are responsible for.
For researching uh, about product or something related to product to develop.
Very good. Awesome. All right. And how about human resources?
I think the human resources is in charge of the 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 human uh, uh,
All
human
right. So human resources from the word human, that's probably in charge of manpower, right? Manpower, those are employees,
employees.
customers. All right. Or employees. All right. And how about customer services?
I think customer services is responsible for dealing uh, with any matter from the customer about the product.
All right, perfect. So they are dealing with customers,
Yes,
especially with some problems with the customers, right? And also if there are some queries, so they are responsible for uh, responding calls for the customers. All right. Now, how about marketing?
I think marketing is in track of promotion or sell uh, to uh, to increase in the um, increasing sales.
All right, perfect. So seems like you are very knowledgeable on this part or on this one, marketing. It's probably because you've done marketing in your company, right? To improve your sales. So it's promotion of some products to gain more customers, right? Okay. And how about logistics?
I think logistic is related to um, transportation or I think it's many things related to to about the transportation.
All right. So logistics, you are right, related to the products. It could be calculating of the products,
Excuse me.
right? And exporting. So the same with your company that you have import and export. So of course you are counting how many products that you are going to import or how many products are going to export. Okay. And we have finance.
Finance, I think, is related to the capital or the money or the loan or the debt.
Okay, great, perfect. So you are right. It's related to the capital, revenue, the depth of the company, and it related to money matters that or it could be cash flow, cash in and cash out, right, of the company. That's correct. And how about sales?
Sales mean to responsible for to to increase in turnover or to sell product.
Perfect. Very good. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for the exact answers, Miss Julie. So we have first research and development, human resources, customer services, marketing, logistics, finance, and sales. Okay. So how many departments we have?
Seven.
Okay, we have seven. Do you also have seven departments in your company?
No, I have just five.
Okay, just five. All right, now let's move on to the next part. Okay, so we have this one, the reading part. Which departments do they work in? Okay, find out about a career with the Common Com. Read about some of the people who work for us around the world. Okay, can you please read the first one?
Mm, Cameron's Thomas work in the um, department in Argentina. He had a
Mhm.
meeting with customer and contact them by phone and email to develop good business relationship. I think
Okay, what do you think is the answer?
he work in the sales department or the
Perfect.
sales department
Sales department. Why do you think it's sales department? Because
because it develop the good business relationship.
okay, very good. So contacts them by phone and the email To develop good business relationships. And for number two,
Number two, Ibun Cardoso works in the department in Brazil. He checks financial information and deal with account. He like work with the number. I think number two is accounting department.
all right. So now let's check. All right. Accounting or finance
Uh,
department.
yes.
Okay. So your answers are all correct. All right. Now let's move on. Okay. For the next part, find out about a career with, okay, this is actually the same with the first one. And then can you please read number three?
将来有会有钱有赚钱，
I think it is loading. I should
嗯，
wait.
我以前都可以了。
Uh,
Oh, I see. All right.
uh, Adele Sama works in the department in India. She promotes products so that more people know about them. Her department supports the sales department. My answer, the, my answer is marketing department
All right. So marketing departments. Why? It's because.
because she promotes products.
Okay, great. And how about the next one? Number four.
Number four, Esma Desmin works in the department in Turkey. She is responsible for warehouse. She contacts suppliers and organizes deliveries. It is important that the deliveries are on time. Uh,
Okay.
I think she work in uh, logistics department.
Okay. All right. Very good. So for for number three, marketing department, and for number four, logistics department. Okay. Well done on this part. Now let's move on. Okay. Find the verbs in the profiles to match these definitions. So all you have to do is to define what verb is the definition that you are about to read. Okay. For number one, kindly read.
By the verb in the go fry to match this definition. Make something bigger and or more successful. We find the work.
Okay. What word is it? A term or a single word which means to make something bigger and or more successful. What do you think is it?
Make something bigger. Uh, I think increase.
Hmm. It is starts with it's like to grow, to
Uh,
expand.
to
So what verb is it? It starts with letter D and end with letter P. It is develop. Okay. So the first word, number one, the answer is develop.
develop.
It means make something bigger or successful or more successful. For number two, kindly read.
Have someone which some I think is support.
Okay. Help someone with, the answer is
Support.
support. Very good. Support or assist or help. All right. For number three, kindly read.
Be in charge of something. I think to be responsible for something.
Okay, perfect. So to be in charge of something is be responsible for or be reliable for. All right, Miss Julie. So seems like we are running out of time. So we are going to continue our discussion on the next. All right, the next lesson that would be on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish you have a great weekend and see you on Monday, Miss Julie. Goodbye.
Please give me the homework.
Okay, I will. Okay, goodbye.
Weekend. Bye bye.
Okay.